Where's the fucking review?
Wait. This doesn't feel right. On February 25th, 2018, Kevin Smith suffered a massive heart attack that almost killed him. He had just completed a taping of his special for Showtime, Silent But Deadly. Smith had a 100% blockage on his left anterior descending artery, or LAD. That particular heart attack Smith had is deemed the widowmaker in medical circles, as it has a very slim survival rate of 6%. Kevin Smith would undergo an emergency operation in Glendale, California, and found a new lease on life. He became a vegan with the help of his daughter, Harley Quinn Smith, who is herself a vegan. He started losing weight and exercising. So after his heart attack, he decided to go back to the characters that he's most familiar with. The characters that were his bread and butter. Jay and Silent Bob. So with all that said, you know how fucking weird it is to record voice notes on my drive home on a film that is mostly penis, flatulence, and pot jokes? Kevin Smith knows how to write penis, flatulence, and pot jokes and deliver on them. Jay and Silent Bob Reboot sees our titular heroes go to Hollywood to stop the Bob films from making a rebooted Blunt Man and Chronic movie, a film directly based on their likenesses. Along the way, they learn about reboots with Brody's increasingly relevant explanation on them.
A reboot, boys, is when Hollywood wants to make a lot of money without the hassle of creating a new movie. So they take an old movie and change just enough to make you pay for the same shit all over again.
They also encounter a diverse group of woke but deadly teenagers, the KKK, learn about rideshares, and becoming a parent. Kevin Smith's last two films were bad, to say the least. Smith himself joked that his only regret if he died was the fact that Yoga Hosers would have been his final film. So after Tusk and Yoga Hosers were both critical and commercial failures, Kevin Smith decided to do Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. When I talked about Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, I described it as his version of the Avengers. Jay and Silent Bob Reboot is Kevin Smith's version of Avengers Endgame, in which everyone from the Viewers universe comes to play. The film delivers such great callbacks to the Viewers universe in a unique and fun way. When Brody is introduced, the same song that plays under the opening titles of Mallrats is heard. Grant Hicks, the newscaster from Dogma, makes an appearance. Matt Damon, master of the comedic cameo, shows up as Loki just because he can. Though Jason Mewes looks like he is 60 years old at 45, he still has his comedic timing down to a science. Much like Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Jay is the driving force of this film. He finds out that he has a daughter with Justice, and is trying his best to make up for 18 years of parenting. Jason Mewes also gets some great emotional beats in this film that he absolutely sells. This is hands down Jason Mewes' best performance as Jay since Dogma. Which then segs into Harley Quinn Smith as Millennium Falcon, Jay's long-lost daughter. Man, did I make the wrong prediction in my quasi-Yoga Hosers review, as Harley Quinn Smith has gone on to appear in Supergirl, and most recently appeared in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. But Harley Quinn Smith absolutely nails this part. She is badass when called for it, but also allows a vulnerable side when needed. Honestly, she completely acts circles around her mother. I actually like Millie's friends better than Justice's team of Jewel Thieves. They had such great chemistry together and play off of each other very well. But there was a fantastic scene involving Holden and Alyssa that got me to tear up a little bit that you just have to see to believe. Ben Affleck and Joey Lauren Adams still have that fantastic chemistry together, and they give damn near Oscar-caliber performances in this scene. Also, I gotta agree with Holden on one thing.
Affleck was the bomb as Batman, yo.
Word, bitch! Batfleck like a motherfucker!
Though Smith himself said this scene was added at the last second, it doesn't come off that way. Just like in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, in Jay and Silent Bob Reboot, not only is Kevin Smith the butt of the joke, given that Smith himself is directing the Blunt Man and Chronic reboot, he is treated with a level of contempt reserved for only Zack Snyder. That's one of the things I love about Kevin Smith films. He isn't afraid to make fun of himself. You probably noticed I retooled a couple of paragraphs from my Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back review. That's because Jay and Silent Bob Reboot is just Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back all over again. I get that's the joke of the movie, but it's not a particularly funny one. Another issue I have with this film is the climax. Kevin Smith really needs to put the bong down when he writes a screenplay. Though the film clocks in at 95 minutes, the third act feels a little overlong and self-indulgent. I mean, there's a custom-made Silent Bob Iron Man suit in this film. That's pretty self-indulgent. Kevin Smith knows exactly what you wanted with this film and gives it to you. Jay and Silent Bob Reboot is a visit with old friends, and it feels like old times. As I was writing this review, Clerks 3 was announced, as it looks like we will see Jay and Silent Bob again sooner than later. I honestly can't wait to see Clerks 3, and I hope Millie becomes a regular character in the View Askew universe. Minor issues aside, it only makes sense to give Jay and Silent Bob Reboot the same star rating I gave Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, a 4 out of 5. Be sure to like, comment, share, spread the word New Realms Media, follow me on all my socials at New Realms Media, and until then, I'll see you next time.